Hello grade 10s. Today I'm looking at task 12. That's on page 26 from your workbooks and on page 25 in your textbooks. So this is a new type of drawing where the drawing is drawn in isometric, but they want you to draw it in third angle orthographic projection. Third angle orthographic projection just means that the positioning of the views is different to first angle orthographic projection. As you can see here in the isometric view, they still want you to look on the right hand side of the isometric axis as the front view. When we convert this to third angle, what we have to do is position the drawing slightly differently. The most important view is always the front view. From there, the top view. Now, the top view, it works like reflection. So in first angle, we look down at the object, and where the shadow was is where the top view would be positioned. In third angle, it's like a mirror. So the object gets reflected. So when we look down at the shape, it gets reflected back, which means the top view is actually the truth and it is on top of the front view. The same for the left view. Usually we would go to the left hand side in first angle and we would shine a torch giving us the left view on the right hand side here. We're in third angle now, so it's going to be like looking at a mirror and it's reflecting back. So if we're on the left hand side shining the torch, it reflects back and the left view would go on the left hand side here. So this is all that third angle means, is that they want you to position the view slightly differently. I often refer to this as the truth. Why I say that is because the most important view is the front view. The top view is then on top of the front view. The left hand view is on the left hand side of the front view. So the positions are actually the truth. If they ask you to do the right view, once again in relation to the front view, the right view would be on the right hand side. Once again, the truth. So I'm looking at task 12. I've completed my title block. So I'm going to check my views. There's going to be my left view. My top view. Remember the positioning of the views. Front view is the most important view. Top view is going to be on top, and the left view is going to be on the left hand side, the truth. If I check the dimensions that I need, the length dimension is 6 blocks and each block is 10 millimeters, so 60 millimeters. My width dimension is also 6 blocks and my height dimension is 7 blocks. I'm now going to divide up my page and get ready to draw the front view. So I've marked off my height measurements. So starting from the top corner, measurement of 30 down to get where the V groove is here. Then I've got the top of this base piece and the bottom of the base piece. Next I'm going to mark off my length dimensions and draw those lines in. I've now projected my length dimensions and I've projected them up into the area where we're going to need them for the top view. I'm now going to go over the outline of my shape using pen just so that they are more visible. I've now completed the front view, and I'm going to start doing the top view. I'm going to mark off a space of 50 millimeters between the views, and then mark off the width dimension. I've now marked off my width dimensions. There were 3 measurements of 20. I've got the outline of what I need for my shape, and I'm going to now go over that in pen so you can see that outline. There you have the outline of the top view. Next we're going to go on to the left view. So remember the positioning on the left hand side of the front view. I'm going to leave my 15 millimeter space between the views and once again mark off the width dimensions. If you wanted to project, remember you could put in a 45-degree line here, take the width dimensions from the top view across to the 45-degree line and then project them down as well. I've now got the outline of my shape, and I'm going to go over that in my pen so you can see my shape. There you have the completed shape and third angle orthographic projection of task 12.